Right, here we are, Tap Room Tramps. Sadly, Sam's last Tap Room Tramps
Sorry.
is moving on. So we're going to be discussing Christmas films, Christmas songs.
Yeah, Christmas traditions.
Christmas traditions.
Does Christmas start too early?
Does it start too early? Or that usual shite we discuss everybody discusses every year. Also, drinking on your own.
Yeah, which some of our listeners will be doing while listening.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy it. It's Tap Room Tramps. We're in December. Year's gone so quick.
Is it too early for me to say, if I don't see you, have a nice Christmas?
Yeah, if I don't see it, but this one I like to say, I'll see you next year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when there's only a few days left, you go, I'll see you next year.
Yeah. It's nice,
So, starting off with a bit of sad news. This is your last recording of the Tap Room Tramps.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
So this is officially known as the Guilt Trip episode.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
enough.
So, but you obviously, because you got family commitments and you are travelling in from Liverpool once a week to do this, and you've got a career. Anything else?
Yeah, well, I was just too busy. Like not in an exciting way either. Just shit going on.
Right. Okay.
Just
Fine.
fitting it in
Yeah.
and stuff, you know.
So you thought, if I'm gonna have to drop something, I'll drop the fat fucker.
I'll drop Mick.
Yeah.
I'll drop Mick.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, get rid of me.
Sorry to drop Mick.
It's all right. So we're gonna have to change the artwork,
or get another bald man, or get Greg Wallace to come on.
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean too. I know Greg Wallace's diary's quite empty at the moment. So
Yeah.
I'm sure.
God, it'd be great to be get. I don't know. I think it'd be awkward, wouldn't it? I think it'd be an awkward. Guest.
Maybe for one episode.
Oh, it'd be weird to interview him.
He'd have no pants on.
Yeah,
Start doing squats.
Yeah, I know.
In the middle of it.
Did you read that thing Greg Wallace did when he? It's for that newspaper, that column where you do a day in your life.
Yes.
Did you read how he signs like 30 minutes a day to his autistic son and all that?
It was wild, wasn't it? Did you read all the parodies? People just started writing their own parodies.
It was insane.
None of them are quite as funny as his.
No. But it makes me think he's on the spectrum because he didn't see anything wrong with what he'd written. He couldn't understand like the backlash.
Yeah, it was very, very unusual. Very, very strange.
Very odd man.
Do you know what? It's a fascinating insight into anyone's personality as to what they think is acceptable to share with others.
That's true. Yes.
There's always, for a lot of people, there's a lot of self-awareness things where you go, I shouldn't say that's a bit weird. Or maybe I shouldn't do that. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But he's like, I do that. And here it is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if ever I was asked to do one of them pieces about what you do with a day, it wouldn't be anything like that.
Well, they'd say 300 words. I say, can I give you 20?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In fact, I'd just moan about hours having to write that thing. This should just ruin my fucking day. We could we'll have to see, Jacob, if we can get Greg Wallace on. I mean,
there's a fly just flown in, so maybe the fly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's an omen.
Yeah,
that's because you leaving.
Jeff Goldblum.
Because I remember years ago, you know, when the Hamiltons, the politician, and his
not the musical, the politicians.
The politicians.
What were they? Neil and Linda, was it?
Linda, was she called Linda?
Was it Linda? Neil.
Linda Hamilton is an actress.
Oh, she was in Terminator 2.
Yeah, she was.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Neil Hamilton
and Christine
Hamilton. God,
they went. Obviously, the career imploded because of the political situation. But I remember years ago, Alan Carr used to do once a month a show at the Comedy Store in Manchester called Alan Carr's Sunday Ice Cream or whatever it was. Yeah. And he had them on as guests.
Really?
And we said to Alan at the time, he said, how the fuck did you afford them? He went, make this skin. He said, they did it for 200 quid.
Because they were on every reality TV show for about 4 years.
Yeah, they did, and made the money back. I mean, quite an odd couple.
They were conservative politicians, I believe. Conservative MPs, or he was anyway. I don't know if she was as well. And then he jumped to UKIP. Oh, he was the leader of UKIP for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just both of them looked like desperados, didn't they? Just anything.
Louis Theroux did a documentary as well, and didn't they come out as swingers or something? Or I just made that up.
Or is
that the Crankies?
You might want to. The
Crankies are swingers. Yeah.
You might want to check that for legal reasons. But there was some
involved in a swinger relationship. Of false sexual allegations.
So no, they weren't. But
the swinger claim is like a distortion of the details of the allegations have been disproven. So they weren't swingers. So there we go. They were not swingers.
They were not swingers.
They were not.
But the
swingers.
Crankies, I think, were very open about this.
I think the Crankies were very open about the swinging.
Which
yes,
I've never been swinging, but I can imagine if you went in, you'd be a bit nervous the first time. And if you saw Jeanette Cranky without the gear on,
well, do you know what? So on last week's episode, we find out how tall
Daniel
Radcliffe was. So come on, Jeanette Cranky's stats.
I think she's sub 5 foot.
Yeah, she's got to be. I reckon 4'10".
What's that?
Oh, that's small, that, isn't it?
When I was a kid and I first saw the Crankies, and my mum said, she's not actually a little boy, she's his wife. And as a kid, I just went, oh, right, and just took it at face value. Didn't think it was weird at all.
Right, we're having a problem with the conversion
She's
rate.
446 foot tall.
4'3". Wow.
Holy moly.
That is tiny, isn't it?
That is small. But yeah, it's funny how kids just take, because my mum told me like the revelation. She's not a little boy. She's an adult female.
Yeah.
They're married, and I just went, okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I think kids are quite accepting.
Yeah,
aren't they?
exactly. Yeah.
Like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. They were big, weren't they? Huge. I mean, it was just.
Well, the 1980s seemed to be, and I don't know if it's because I was younger, but it seemed to be like if you got prime time, then you were set for a good 4 or 5 years.
Well, you only have 3-4 channels at the most, so that was it. So
massive.
So that's when people talk about, which I always think they go, oh, in the Halcyon days, this certain episode got like 20 million views. That's all there was to watch.
There was nothing else to
do. There was nothing else to fucking watch.
No one had a tablet. No one had a phone.
Exactly. Yeah.
You were inside because the fire was on.
So whatever was on the telly, you watched the fucking telly. Yeah. Which is like the running up. Right. So this is a good one. It's a good segue because we're in December now. It's a run up to Christmas, and I can't believe the last few weeks as well been hearing Christmas fucking songs. They should only start in December.
It never gets easier. You'd think it's like when the nights go dark.
Yeah.
I should be. I'm 47 now. I've had 47 goes at this, but I should be ready for it. But it's still like, really?
I know. Yeah.
Come on.
It's just starting December. Stop starting everywhere because we just had the bollocks of this another Americanization thing, the Black Friday thing. It was Boxing Day sales.
Boxing Day sales, and also Black Friday to me used to be the last Friday before Christmas, like Mad Friday or Black
Friday. We used to call it Black Friday, Mad Friday or Black Friday, and that was a worst night for anybody who's working behind bars or in service staff.
Yeah,
because no bed to be going out after finishing work and creating frigging mayhem.
You only drink once a year. And go out and drink on an empty stomach and start fighting with the stilettos.
Drink on an empty head. Absolute.
Black Friday though as well, because we've all got big tellies now, haven't we? We don't need big tellies.
So somebody's explained to me a lot of these when they go, you think you're getting a massive deal. They're still making a profit on this. Yeah. So what they're doing is selling it what they can sell it for anyway.
Right.
Yeah. So they've taken off the market.
Yeah. It's all a scam.
The Boxing Day sales were great because you always had the news footage of somebody camping outside Curry's.
Love that.
Because there was a washing machine going for $5 or something. You know, they'd be there all night.
Yeah.
And it's great. I mean, I like the fact as well they were prepared and go, right, I've had my Christmas dinner. Where's my sleeping bag and my chair?
The family are coming. It's time for me to go and sleep outside.
It's time to get a big telly.
To get a cheap feather duster.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that was like physical shopping, which was physical. You had to physically go in queue. Black Friday, when it first started, what I used to love was all the fights in American shops. People scrapping over VCRs and DVD players. It's all just online now, so it's
it is. You're
not even in a queue. You don't even have to commit.
You can't even fight. What I'd like Amazon to do though is like, so say they've got like a deal on, and they go, we're only selling 1,000 of these. Put your name down, and then you can find out other people's names and give you the details, so you can message them going, you prick, get off the fucking Amazon. I know where you live now. I'm going to knock you out.
How about this? So like, there's a big cheap telly and it gets delivered to a street and he just leaves it and everyone can come out. But you've got to wait on your doorstep and he's like, right, ready? Like the Hunger Games. On my first whistle, pensioners will go. And then you've all just got to like seagulls around chips.
I've always thought about that. You know the postcode lottery? The postcode lottery does my head in the adverts. Fucking hell. But they're getting better, the people who are getting presented now. But imagine you get a house in the middle of the street and then one year you go, next door, on both sides and opposite, they're all getting extensions built. What the fuck's happened here? I think you go to the pub and find out you're the only one on the street
who hasn't won.
It wasn't in the postcode lottery.
You weren't in that day?
No, you weren't. No, you've got to enter it. But so you find out all your neighbours have won 200 grand.
Oh, God.
And you go, imagine how that would feel.
Kill. Well, it's like those people who are in consortiums. And then they don't pay 1 week, so they're not, they're not in the consortium, and then the consortium win, like a workplace.
Oh, yes.
And they all get to retire, and this one person's stuck there.
Syndicate,
That sounds like the first episode of a sitcom, doesn't it? Like, sorry, not consortium, it's syndicate. Yeah, you're right.
I think there is a sitcom called The Syndicate.
Is there?
About a syndicate that wins the lottery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go.
I was right.
You've just invented an idea that's already happened.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I've done that before.
I've done that loads.
I've done that. Right. I had an agent about 5 years ago, and he said, "Have you got any ideas for TV shows?" I was like, "I've got this idea about this young fella."
Oh, it's not called The Syndicate. I thought, well, it was always a drama series. It's a drama. Oh, so it's not comedy, but you've changed it.
I've changed it.
Right,
so I pitched this idea to my agent at the time, and I said, "Right, I've got this idea about this young fella, and his dad's ill." And his dad's like a media mogul, and he owns this huge global empire, this media corporation. And it's like him and his siblings all trying to jockey for control of the company. And he went, "That's Succession." And I went, "Oh, is that being made?" He went, "Yeah, it's on like season 4." I was "Oh, that sounds really good." And I've watched it, and I've got to say, I think my version was better in my head.
Yeah, but what was your version set?
I didn't get that far. So then after that, I thought, right, I'm going to pitch him another thing that's already been made. So I said, right, I've got this other idea, and it's a film, but like all the sort of segments are like jumbled up. So, and there's a briefcase, and then there's like a gimp, and then someone overdoses, and he's like, "That's Pulp Fiction." I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm doing this as a joke."
Yeah.
He didn't laugh. He's not my agent anymore.
Oh, right,
Don't know why.
You don't know why, yeah.
In fact, I know why, because I sent out an e-shot through my MailChimp. This is very boring. Through my MailChimp email list, and he was on it because he was my agent. And I got an out of office saying he'd left the company. That's how I found out.
That's how you found out.
That's how I found out he'd left.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's good. That's wow. Yeah. So you were close.
Yeah.
Very
close. Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned a film there. And it is December, and I'm quite. There will be films I'll watch purposely this December, which I do watch every single year. So, your top 5 Christmas films, which you'll be watching with your boys.
Okay, so Muppets Christmas Carol, is up there.
And my plan for that this year is Christmas Day night. So I'm having some family rounds. They'll all fuck off about 8 o'clock. I'm going to take an edible. I'm going to wait for it to kick in, and I'm going to put Muppets Christmas Carol on.
Wow. You're going to feel like you're in it.
Yeah, exactly.
The ghosts are going to feel... Have you got a big telly? Because if not, Black Friday's coming up.
Yeah.
It's a great film, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
It's a great film. Michael Caine's amazing, isn't it?
Do you know why? Because apparently Michael Caine, he said... Because people say how good he is, isn't it? He said he didn't play it like he was playing to puppets. He said he played it like he was playing to actual people. Yeah. So I think it shows in his performance. Show. Yeah.
Because it could have been easily quite campy.
Oh, yeah.
It's weirdly not. It's just
fantastic.
Very well
fantastic
acted.
Film.
All the singing scenes and all that.
Yeah.
And if you've got Disney Plus, you can watch the version with the edited out song put back in.
Right.
There's a song in the middle that they took out because they said it was too sad.
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
I've never realised
The Love We Lost, is it? And it makes the last song more powerful because it's The Love We Found.
And I think it's also slightly weird and odd and slightly disturbing that the narrator is a turkey. Gonzo's a turkey, isn't he?
Is Gonzo a turkey, isn't it?
Gonzo's a turkey, isn't he?
Is he? Is that his like genetic?
I think it's genetically. No, don't put Gonzo. That's a type of porn.
Yeah. What's he doing with that turkey?
What is Gonzo? Is he a turkey? He looks like a turkey. Just type in "is Gonzo a turkey?"
I don't know what kind of turkeys you buy, but
what is Gonzo?
He doesn't really look like a turkey to me.
He looks like one of them Aldi versions of 3 birds in one.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Bernard Matthews, where he's put the turkey and the ham together. Is Gonzo a turkey?
Oh, he's often, hang on, if you go back up a little bit, he's often mistaken for a turkey or a specific individual named Gonzo the turkey vulture. Right, okay. Oh, that's even made it creepy. Yeah,
that's
right.
The turkey vulture.
Yeah. But he could have been a bird. He could have been on the table himself.
Well, definitely.
Yeah.
But he does narrate it.
It's a brilliant film. Muppets Christmas Carol. It's superb.
Yeah,
and I struggled with it when I was a kid watching the Muppets. The dynamic of the relationship between Kermit and Miss Piggy, it was
fraught.
Yeah, exactly. And the kids
in that film, 2 of them are there, 2 of them are in. It's like they've just cloned themselves in it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very odd.
It's very odd.
Yeah. And I've often wondered how they did Maybe I'm thinking about this too much. I mean, but because I know how frogs, reproduce in real life. The female will lay some eggs, then he'll go and he'll basically jizz over the eggs.
Yeah. And then, hey presto.
I know, but I used to find Miss Peggy attractive as well.
But there's something about her, isn't there? I don't know if it's because she's a bit of a psychopath.
Yeah,
there's always something quite attractive about a psychopath, isn't there?
Yeah. So we're just ruining a great kids film here. But it is a good. I mean, look at her.
Yeah,
she's sassy as fucking shit.
Yeah. She's an independent woman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and she also she's not many puppets have the ability to have different hairstyles, but she does.
Yeah, that's true. That
she can climb up. She can,
exactly.
She's very good.
Right. So Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah. Another one it's quite a recent one actually called Spirited on Apple TV.
Oh,
Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds. It's a remake again of A Christmas Carol, basically.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I really enjoy it. I enjoy the songs as well, and I find it very.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to. You know, one that came out last year, which I quite enjoyed, was Big Red.
Oh, was that good with The Rock?
The Rock is fucking great.
Good. Yeah.
Because what's brilliant in it, he's got the bit of magic he does is the main elf. He can get a little toy and turn it into full-size working version. So they get cars, little Matchbox cars, and you see that even. I'm 57.
That's
fucking brilliant. Yeah, one of them. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, Red One. It's called. Yeah.
Red One.
That's different. Red One's. Oh yeah, it's Red One. Yeah. Yeah. There's a few.
What did you call it?
I call it Big Red.
Big Red. I knew what you meant though.
Yeah. What is Big Red?
Oh no, it's about a dog.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't look Christmassy at all.
It doesn't look Christmas at all.
It's about communism.
So yeah, you're Spirited. So that's on your list now.
Yeah, and then there's two films, and I could probably put them as one choice, but and it's Christmas Chronicles, where you've got what's his name, married to Goldie Hawn.
Oh yeah. Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell playing Santa.
Right.
Goldie Hawn turns up as Mrs. Claus in the second one, which is also good. There's a great bit where he gets locked up and he has to. He sings a song with all the inmates in the prison, and he sings this song called Christmas, which Elvis Presley famously sang. And weirdly, because he played Elvis in a film.
Oh yeah,
in that film in the 80s. But it's really good.
I've not seen it. All right, I'll have to give that a watch.
Good. And it's one of the ones I could watch with the kids because it was all about the magic of Christmas.
Yeah,
and someone not believing, but then re-believing.
Right,
so
excellent.
Kept
all right, okay, yeah, that's a common theme in a lot of Christmas films. So, right, I'll watch that. What else?
And then A Wonderful Life.
Yeah, I never watched it. I don't like it. Don't like it. I do like it, but it's not up there. So mine will be, I mean, there are variations there. So they're not in no particular order. So Muppets Christmas Carol. I'll watch Scrooged.
Oh yeah, with Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So it's such a funny film. I never get tired of watching it. Scrooged. Elf.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I think this year's the year.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I know it will be.
It's so funny.
Just I've never got around to it.
It's so Will Ferrell's so good.
Yeah.
I think it could have been a bit more hammy than what it was, but he's playing it like even though he's a grown up bloke, he's playing it like he genuinely thinks he is an elf.
Yeah.
Like he really
yeah.
Superb film. So Elf will be on there. Controversial one. And I'll argue this to death with anybody.
I know what's coming.
But it Die Hard.
See that coming a mile off.
Die Hard has to be...
like film producers spend all this money on marketing and that film, this argument has been the best marketing push for that film.
Oh, yeah, unbelievable.
Post-theatrical release.
Yeah, but I love the fact it's like a race on Christmas Eve on Twitter for somebody to do the first post that says shots fired at Nakatomi Towers.
Yes.
Yeah. So what have we got? We got Elf, Scrooged, Muppets Christmas Carol, Die Hard. I'll tell you what I do love. Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
He didn't win
amazing.
a fucking Oscar for that. I'll get even nominated for it. He's
my kids prefer the animated version, which was made quite recently with Cumberbatch doing the voice.
Yeah.
It was put this American accent on some reason. Why have you got him if he's sounding like someone else? But anyway, and that's pretty good, but it's not as good as the Jim Carrey version. Jim Carrey version's so warm and cozy and Christmassy.
And it makes you real. I seem to think that was only recently made, but it was made years ago because the woman who played the little girl, she's the lead singer in a rock band now.
Is she?
Yeah, she is. Yeah. So put The Grinch.
This came out in like 2002, 2003. It's pretty old, like.
It's 2000, yeah.
2000, yeah.
So she's the lead singer of a rock band.
Right. Wow.
American singer, songwriter, musician, yeah.
The Pretty Reckless.
She's 68 now.
That's a good name, Pretty Reckless. I quite like that.
Reckless, yeah.
Yeah. A Miracle on 33rd Street.
34th, isn't it? 34th. You're thinking of the prequel.
I'm thinking of the prequel. Miracle on 34th Street. So there's two versions. There's an old one that I really love, but I don't mind I'd call it the newer one, the one that had Attenborough in it. Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah, Dickie Attenborough.
Dickie Attenborough.
Yeah.
Yeah, the newer one, but it was still like 1970s or something, wasn't it?
Or 80s, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I love the Charlie Brown Christmas special. It's only about half an hour long.
Right.
And that's just got this beautiful music, and it makes me feel like Christmassy. And no one else really, like in the family, likes it. I put it on for me. Just half an hour.
Charlie Brown, the cartoon.
Yeah, Peanuts.
Isn't there, somebody said there's an episode of that from like 30 odd years ago, 40. Well, they dance into The Cure. There's a little bit where they're just dancing around to it's a track by The Cure, which I think is...
I'd have to find that, because that was always very jazzy, the music on there. Yeah. Very piano-based jazz.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I never got on with it. I never liked it.
No,
I think it was a...
Yeah, yes, man.
Yeah, I hated all that.
What about the Snowman?
No, what's he up to? Why is he taking a kid away like that? You know what I mean? It's just... It's a bit noncy for me.
It's a little bit the snow nonce.
The snow nonce.
That could be the sequel.
I don't like. I think it's the high pitched singing.
The high pitched singing, yeah, which wasn't Alec Jones in the film.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Oh, was he not?
No, it wasn't. But he obviously was famous for doing the single.
Ah, right.
But you got the Snowman. The sequel was the Snowman and the Snow Dog, but it sounds like the sequel could have been the Snowman and the Police Inquiry.
Yeah. Right.
It still gets me, that film though, when he's dead. The end. Sorry, spoiler alert. It has been out for 40,
he's melted.
Years.
Yeah, but
melted.
I technically. So if you want to be a spiritualist about this, he's not dead. He's gone back to
his previous form.
He'll always be there.
And he'll become rain.
Yeah, he'll become rain, and he'll eventually become snow again. So he's never gone away.
Way of looking at
In fact, that snowman's going to live longer than the kid that he molested. Well, he didn't molest him, did he? But you don't say. But also as well, why is that kid not freezing? He's in his pajamas.
There's one point where the kid's got a pair of snowballs in his hand and we don't know where they came from. So
yeah.
It could be the snowman.
I tell you what is good, the Polar Express.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. No.
How have you not seen that?
How have you not seen the Polar Express?
I know. I think that's on my list, that and Elf this year.
Oh, you got to watch Elf. You got to watch Polar Express.
Polar Express.
I'll watch Christmas Chronicles.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll compare notes.
I'll watch Red One as well.
Red One.
Yeah, you'll have a bit of fun with that.
Not Big Red.
I'll
watch that after Christmas.
Big Red. Yeah. So then you film. So any particular TV that you'll watch? I mean... It's not like it used to be, because when I was growing up, you'd always look forward to the Morecambe and Wise special, or there'd be something.
And they still show that.
Yeah, I know.
And it's getting a bit repetitive now.
Yes,
there's only so many specials, and they're all getting rehashed. But when I was, growing up, it was always the Only Fools and Horses special.
Of course.
I think any kind of... I did enjoy the Gavin and Stacey Christmas specials.
I've never watched Gavin and Stacey.
Right, okay, because I did like that show, and the Christmas special made it good. But I think TV's become so splintered, hasn't it, with the internet, that it's not that essential viewing where everyone has to watch. Like some of the viewing figures. Yeah. The viewing figures for Only Fools and Horses, and then you'd always have a Bond film on Christmas Day, and it was like, oh, there's a Bond film on. In fact, one of the best things about Christmas when I was a kid was getting the TV times and the radio times and doing what everyone used to do, which was circle the things you wanted to watch. I'd buy a load of videotapes and I'd tape all the good movies.
Yeah.
The fact I'm saying movies now is a sign of times, because it was always films for films.
Yeah.
But that's not really... You can watch anything anyway.
Well, most of the time as well is if you're getting late, you go, oh, such things started. You go, oh, +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or get it on Netflix.
Or you get it on catch-up or whatever.
Watch it on your phone on the bog.
Yeah. So it's not the same. Well, we may as well mention this as well, because I think it's fucking scandalous as well. The Boxing Day fixtures this year, there's only one Premier League game.
Are Man U playing?
Man United. We're at home to Newcastle.
8 o'clock
kick-off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Fucking.
Is there any Championship games or League One?
I think there might be Championship games. Yeah.
Because I love the big fixture list on Boxing Day.
I used to love it because it was all mad results. It was always mental results. But I loved it then because if I was able to go to Old Trafford then, if they were playing at home, it's 3 o'clock kick-off, then that night was yours after that. You can get on it, regardless of what. You can have
Yeah, it's great.
Fucking balls.
I used to love that. Everton were always at home. When I was in my sort of teens and 20s, they're always at home on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
And it was great. Yeah. Just big.
So,
big
Christmas for me, though, is always singed a bit of sadness because it was on Christmas Eve in 1998. My dad phoned the house and said he was getting a lift home from a guy who we've called Chris Rea. Not seen him since.
So
yeah. I think they're driving home for Christmas. I think somebody covered the mileage and working out where he's trying to get back to Middlesbrough, how far he would have travelled. I think he got as far as the moon or something like that.
Do you think anyone, like, there must be certain people where the song is so attached to who they are and people see them and it must get so tiring, like, especially December. If Chris Rea is getting into his car in a car park and you saw him.
Well, I'll tell you what, yeah, exactly.
You
but I'll tell
not
you what,
say
right,
it.
hang on, just type in, how much a year does Chris Rea make from driving home for Christmas? And I'm going to show you now why he doesn't get tired.
Okay, that's a
right.
good point.
I can't believe actually, Rea, R-E-A, yeah, that'll do. No, not Rea.
Chris,
but, yeah,
no, you, don't put an R on the end. That's a different Chris Rea.
Chris Rea earns an estimated 200,000, 210,000 annually from continued popularity of his song "Driving Home for Christmas." So I reckon when he's getting his car, they go, "You driving home, Chris?" He goes, "Yes, I fucking am."
Yes, I am. No, actually, I've got a driver.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
don't think he's asked about that, is he? How much does Michael Bublé could earn? $6.3 million in royalties from just 2 of his Christmas songs. They're not even his songs. It's beginning to look. It's Bing Crosby, isn't it, originally? Or
I mean, yeah, he's Mariah Carey. I suppose this must be maybe Driving Home for Christmas can't be big in America.
No, it can't be,
because that's where all the money is.
Mariah Carey, it's still my favourite video. Mariah Carey's. I don't know why. I think it's just the snow. It looks good.
It's the cinematography.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And it's the lighting. I think it's great.
Lighting,
yeah.
The shades.
Yeah. How much does Slade make a year? I reckon that's diminished now.
Yeah, that song doesn't feature it quite as much as it used to, but it's
phenomenal.
Still going to be a lot. $1 million a year.
Oh, get out.
Wow. Well, I saw an interview with Noddy Holder on the TV in the 90s, and he was talking about how when Slade were first touring, they went to Holland, I think, Netherlands, and they had no money at all, and they did some shows, and then the promoter, they were staying in his house. I might be getting this slightly wrong. Don't quote me on this. But something to do with, like, the promoter offered to pay him money to poo into a pint glass. So he did, or poo into a bath. So he did.
Yeah.
He was that skint.
Yeah. So the guy was under a bath. There was a glass top.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. I think he used to get 50 quid a week or something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
It's Christmas. Yeah. You wouldn't want a Christmas
they recorded that in the middle of a heat wave in July, apparently, in a studio. Yeah.
Oh.
There's a great Slade tribute band I've seen, and they have a snow machine. And it doesn't matter what time of year you watch them. Yeah, they play the song. Yeah.
Slade had some great songs. I just unfortunately can't get past that Reeves and Mortimer sketch where that's when I think of Slade, I think of them. But they were fantastic.
Somebody told me a story the other day where they said they were out and about and they saw Dave Hill and they were in Manchester years ago. They were massive then. And he said as he approached him, he said, "It's Dave Hill." He goes, "What?" He goes, "Are you Dave Hill?" He goes, "Do I fucking look like Dave Hill?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, I fucking am Dave Hill." But I heard they'd gone back on tour, Slade. I got dead excited. And I find that it's just Dave Hill and Thingy, the drummer, Thingy Powell.
That's not Slade.
It's not Slade.
Not all of them.
Because if it was just Noddy, just sat on a chair, you can't belt him out. You'll never have that voice again. But I mean, yeah.
There's an argument that Slade probably influenced Oasis as much as anyone, isn't there?
Probably, yeah. There's a big sound of them. The first few albums, they were phenomenal. The first 6 tracks went to number one albums. So that was a time as well when you'd release an album every year. Not bands go away and go, "Yeah, we're doing 3 years to make an album." They'd do it every year. And it also released singles, which were separate.
That went on the albums.
Yeah. That was quite a common thing.
Well, yeah, when you go through like the Beatles back catalogue, a lot of the big songs were on their albums.
Yeah,
their albums were phenomenal, and then
just
like shitting out brilliant songs.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a list there. So this is an argument I've had. This was in November. Somebody posted on Facebook, said, "I've just been Whamageddons." I went, "No, you can't have that in November. It's got to start in December. Has to be from December the 1st onwards. Otherwise, it's no point. Fuck it." But who's playing fucking Last Christmas in November anyway? Never
it doesn't
mind.
make sense. Do you know worse than that though? Is when you go to like a shop at the end of January and they've still got Christmas songs on. That's ridiculous.
So this biggest earning Christmas song. I don't know what that is. So Slade. The Pogues, Fairy Tale in New York, phenomenal tune. Bing Crosby, White Christmas. Wham! Last Christmas, I do like it. McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time, great tune. John and Louis, Stop the Cavalry, love it.
Yeah.
I do like the Pretenders, 2,000 Miles.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I don't like Cliff Richard's song.
Mistletoe and Wine.
I think it's
Christmas time.
I don't like Stay Another Day either. It's not Christmassy other than there's some sleigh bells.
Right. Type in a dog's ass looks like. Look, do you know what I'm talking about?
It's not a Christmas song, Mick.
Looks like he's 17. So from the
idea that a dog's ass looks like he's 17.
All right,
I can see what you mean.
Look, do you remember the video? When you edit that, you've got to put that on. You've got to get that
link
the screen.
In the comments.
Yeah.
That's absolutely.
See, look.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
There you go.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that's
amazing. I mean, oh my God.
It's brilliant. I love the fact somebody's taking a picture of that and then just staring and going, fucking hell, I see 17.
Who was taking the picture anyway?
Of your dog's ass,
ass. That is amazing.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
I'm sorry if this is indelicate but my friend's dog's bum looks like he's 17 in the Stay Another Day video.
Oh,
it does.
It does.
It does.
That's superb, yeah.
I always think like if you could just like somehow, not even your height of popularity, but while you're still current, like just release a Christmas single that just has sustainability.
Yes.
You'd be buzzing, wouldn't you?
Of course you would, but I don't think that exists anymore because the concept of the Christmas song would normally include something about Christmas usually. Yeah. And then X Factor winners started dominating the Christmas sales with a song which wasn't about Christmas.
No, it was just about love or something.
About love or something. Fuck that. Bring back the good old-fashioned Christmas song. I know. Have a bit of a laugh with it.
Well, the Darkness brought one out, didn't he? They brought,
which is great.
Don't Let the Bells End, and everyone sort of laughed at that shit, but they're still getting played. 20
it's
still
years
getting
later. Played, and it's not a bad tune. It's a good fun tune.
Yeah. I like the way he goes, "Come on, kids."
Yeah.
It's just kind of cool, isn't it? Oh, lad, baby, Jesus Christ!
Didn't he get number one?
He got number one about 4 years.
Yeah,
out of 5, I think.
Fucking sausage rolls for everyone. It's awful.
Dreadful.
Yeah,
dreadful.
I can't be doing with that. No,
I'm not sure. I'm a big fan of their work.
No. Anyway, let's leave it. But they've made a fucking fortune from it.
Yeah.
Fair play to it. And they give quite a lot of weight to charity.
Yeah, they give a good percentage. I don't know what percentage.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It really matter, does it? But
anyway, I don't know much about him, so I'm not going to slag him. So
no.
So Christmas tunes, films. Is it
traditions? Have you got any traditions that, or let me rephrase that, have you got any traditions that other people think are weird? Because I think most family traditions are weird, and I used to joke when my kids were little, we've got the ability here to mess their heads up, because they could, if we do something every year, they could be 25 and round at the girlfriend's mum's house, and they're like, what you mean you don't stick your dick in a hot rice pudding? We always did that on Christmas Eve, and you're like, isn't that normal? Like,
we had one when the kids, so there's like 4.5 years between all of my kids. So we do Christmas Eve. They go to bed. They were allowed to have an alcoholic drink, no matter what their age was. A little bit of Bailey's or something, or a shandy.
Yeah.
And when they were little, they used to think, "Oh God, I'm drunk." You go, "Yeah, of course you are." Yeah, it's a bit of fun. So they go to bed, and then what we do is we would then wrap all the presents then, and we'd put them in different places downstairs. But then they'd have a pillowcase for each room, which were bits they could open. So then what would happen every morning? They'd come into the bedroom with the pillowcases. Sit on the bed, they'd open up the little bits that were in the pillowcase and go, "Oh, what's that? Oh, you got a hairbrush," the little bits like that. And then I'd say, I'll go and see if he's been, shall I? And then I'd walk downstairs and you could hear him waiting, and I'd open the door and go, "He's not been, you may as well go back to bed." And they go, "Dad!" I go, "No, he's not been. Well, come and look for yourself." And then they come running down and they go, "Yes, you liar." And that was it. Yeah.
Great memories.
Because I've heard of people, and I can't get my head around this, people who were brought up weren't allowed to open the presents until after Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it?
It's fucking odd that.
Oh no, in my house it was just like carnage.
Yeah. But it was. I was fortunate with my kids though. It was the earliest I think they ever got up was around about 7 a.m.
Oh, that's good.
Loads of times we had to wake them up.
Yeah. It's because they were on the shandy the night before.
Exactly, yeah.
4-year-old drinking Blue Wicked.
Does have an effect.
I think the earliest we got up with ours was 5 o'clock. But I remember getting them to do the Christmas lists and giving them the Smiths catalogue. Smiths is the toy shop now. When I was a kid, it used to be, what was it?
Toys R Us.
Yeah, one of them.
Smiths is a big one.
And I said, just put a circle around anything you might like. And I looked at the catalogue afterwards. They were about 3. And they'd circled entire pages. Entire pages.
Yeah. Looking at it going, which one on?
I'll have all of them stereos.
Yeah. So how old are you lads now?
10.
10. Have they stopped?
No, still believe.
Still
believe. Well, they say that. I think that it's just
that age usually when they're like.
And I don't know whether they're having some internal doubts, but
I always think it's a bit of a sad day. I remember being told by somebody who was, shall we say, overly religious that it was cruel to lie to your children about such things like Father Christmas. I was like,
they're religious.
Yeah, and I was thinking, fuck you. I said also as well. You're meant to be innocent as a child. It's meant to be fucking wonderful time and experience. All this is meant to be real.
Exactly.
Yeah, and why not? It's just who's it harming?
No, exactly.
It's
fun.
I don't think. I've heard a lot of like nutters who've gone on to like murder people. So the reason I murder people is because I didn't get another love or attention from mum and dad. But I've never heard anybody go, well, the reason I went on a killing spree is because my mum and dad made me believe in Father Christmas until I was like 11. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah.
But is that why we live in the age of conspiracy theories now? Because we're told that this man comes down our chimney every Christmas Eve and leaves loads of presents. And when you're about 9, your parents just say, by the way, that was all made up, it was us. And then you're
you don't sort of say that. They more or less tell you, kids say to you, they'll go, well, I don't believe him anymore. Yeah, you go, and then your heart sinks a little bit. You go, okay. They figure it out themselves.
They figure it out, yeah.
And it's like dealing with a question. You get creative. You go, how's he going to get in? We've got like an electric fire there. Or we've got radiators. You go, oh, don't worry, you can get in. He can squeeze through doors. He's got magic
key.
Yeah, exactly. You can get into
He's got a magic
anything.
Key. We'll leave the back door.
And what I used to do was the kids before they went to bed, a couple of carrots for the reindeer, mince pie or something, and a little. And I used to always, it depended what I fancied. I go, I think you might like a brandy tonight.
Leaving 4 cans and a massive scotch.
I think he'd like a brandy. So then before I went to bed, I'd drink the brandy and eat the mince pie. And then what we used to do was break off the carrots, just leave the ends and make it look like there was teeth marks on them. So so the reindeer had had them.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. The kids are going to see, oh, he's had. Are you all right? You all right, Dad? He wanted brandy.
He wanted brandy. And Dad, I think he's pissed on the floor.
Yeah, tradition. I fucking love it, mate. I still do. My kids are growing up now, so I still like it. I still loved it. It's not as good as when they get older.
No, it never is, but it changes, doesn't it? It's different. And
it does
I just
different.
one of my favourite things about Christmas is getting all the family together and just being off, not working. Like, do you tend to work between Christmas and New Year?
I do.
I like to keep that free.
I have a few days off because I love the gigs and I need the money. And but the gigs are usually good. They're usually the best atmosphere of any time of year. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's nice, so it's nice.
Yeah.
But I only gig locally. I won't go anywhere. I don't live in travelling.
You don't want to be miles away, do you?
No. So, I mean, I've got 3 days in between Christmas and New Year, 27th, 28th, 29th. The Off the Rails, the Royal George in Greenfield. 3 nights on the trot. I mean, that's like 2 miles from my house.
Wow, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
Perfect.
All done for 10 p.m. every night.
Oh, great.
Talking about drinks, pints, subject just want to quickly touch on. It's made all the news. Made a lot of news, actually. It's a bar in Altrincham, cocktail bar. If you can just put it in, Jacob. I don't know what it's called, but after 9 p.m, if you're on your own, you're not allowed to go and drink in there.
So why is that?
He says it's for safety issues for his... to be honest, I'll give him credit. He's come out punching, come out swinging, sticking up for his policy. He said it's to mitigate risk and protect his customers from being mithered. I fucking love that. It's such a fucking Mancunian word. Being mithered by solo drinkers.
So hang on, just define a solo drinker.
So you go on your Todd.
Just on your own?
On your own.
Okay.
And he said also as well, it's difficult if you're on your own and you collapse or something happens to you. It's harder to deal with because there's nobody with you who knows who you are. But And the place is called Alibi. Oh, hang on a minute. I see what he's doing here. Nobody saw you. This place is called Alibi. You're a solo drinker on your own. You're going there
Alibi.
for an alibi. No, I don't know what he's up to. For me, I'm against it. I don't like it. But also for me as a solo drinker, and every now and again I'll go out on my own to a pub, but I'd never go to a cocktail bar on my own.
No, that'd be weird.
I think that'd be odd.
That would be weird, wouldn't it? Unless you're meeting someone, but then you're not on your own, are you? Solo drinking.
I mean,
the times when I go out on my own, which is normally like after the gig or I'm away working, I want to find a nice quiet pub and I want to find a nice quiet corner.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit in a cocktail bar and get a.
I quickly get into tradition with pubs. I remember once in Edinburgh in 2015 doing my show, and I wasn't drinking throughout the run. In fact, every night I'd have a whiskey and a Guinness, and it was a little pub around the corner from where I was staying, and I was in there every night. That was my only 2 drinks a day, and it just became a tradition. I ended up with my own spot in the tap room. I ended up with just quickly became. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, usual.
Yeah, so
usual glass.
I wouldn't go for a cocktail on my own. I mean, it is a bar. I can understand what he means. I've been in groups before, and there's been somebody on their own drunk and wants to come over and talk.
Yeah,
and then I remember once we was with a comedian called Paul Thorne. We were in a bar in London in between shows at the Comedy Store, and his guy come up and we're chatting, and this fella goes, "Don't mind me." So I'm not doing pal. And we're talking, and he tried talking and go, "What?" He go, "Don't mind me." And I swear, honestly, you know when you get caught, you think, "Fucking hell, mate, you just
come on,
fuck off,
get away."
Yeah,
get away. But also, I've met some proper buzzers on their own as well. Some really funny people or interesting people.
Exactly,
especially in a big city. I suppose Altrincham, it depends what the vibe's like, innit?
Yeah.
Like, what's the vibe?
So my local pub, the Railway, it's very funny. So every Monday night, they have a chess club night. So a lot of young ones go and play chess, have a couple of pints, play chess, that's fine. On the Monday nights as well, once a month, they have a philosophers night.
Oh, right.
The philosophers once complained that the chess club was too noisy.
Whoa! What kind of noise do chess players make? Is it just scratching the chin?
Yeah, basically.
Or are they roast?
That's it.
Are they roasting each other? Yeah, motherfucker!
Yeah. No, they're quite polite, but yeah. But so the philosophers club, and they do meet up. And they're nice people. There's a little group of them. They'll sit around the table. They'll discuss some book or something. There's a lot of
nice.
They do a lot of chin scratching and.
You wouldn't want to accidentally end up in that group, would you, though? Unless you were there for it.
Well, yeah, I mean, but maybe that's what Alibi is. It's full of philosophers.
It's full of
great
minds.
They don't like the lone philosopher.
No.
The rogue philosopher.
No.
Coming in. I'll tell you something about my worldview.
You can all fuck off.
But it's garnered a lot of attention. There's a lot of people backed it. A lot of people gone against it.
He'll be made up, though, because it's all good publicity.
It is as well, but I also think if that is the only bar in your area where you can get I imagine they sell pints and so on.
Sure.
Sometimes going to the pub on your own is not about actually having a drink. It's about changing your environment, changing your mindset, just being somewhere a little bit different because maybe you don't want to be sat with your thoughts all night.
You want to talk to people.
Or maybe not even talk to people, just sit there, a bit of ambient sound going on, maybe read a book or something, which some people do. Yeah.
Maybe just
get out. Times I've heard that as well is, I've seen people in pubs reading books and somebody go past, and somebody walk past and go, reading a book, are you? Yeah.
Yeah, I am,
yeah. Times I was doing a crossword in the newspaper, doing a crossword. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Being a dickhead, are we?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I mean, what about the opposite? Maybe one night of the week you could have an opposite where you've got to be a solo drinker, but then that turns it into something slightly different, doesn't it? It's more like it's like singles nights or ladies' nights. Have you ever been to a ladies' night?
That was, clubs and bars used to do that, didn't they? So free entry for the ladies. Thinking loads of women would go.
It's just full of fellas.
It's all it was, full of fucking blokes. Because blokes would go, it'll be full of ladies. Yeah.
I went to something that wasn't ladies' night, but it was when I started university. I went to uni in Liverpool. I was 22 when I started, and they had this thing for Freshers Week. It was called Shag Tag, and you got given like a little sticker and a number. Right, and then there was like a big whiteboard, and if you fancied, say you were number 23, and someone fancied you, they'd go to the board and they go, number 23, meet me outside the bogs or whatever. I got there late with me mates, and we were like, "This is going to be shit," but we'll go and see what it's like. The numbers we got were like in the sort of 1200s, like really high.
Right.
There was 2 guys stood by the door at numbers 7 and 8, and they just stood there on their own, just obviously
Been
got
there
there
all
dead
night.
early and had no action. But what a weird.
Oh no! But also as
weird
well,
thing.
what an added stress. Just keep looking at the board. Or somebody put my number on. Or somebody,
Yeah.
Oh,
there was
God.
another one. It was called the traffic light disco. So if you wore green, you were up for it. If you wore amber, you were seeing someone, but you were open to dialogue. Red was like, fuck off, stay away from me. But like, what?
There used to be some nightclubs as well when I was younger. They be couples only. You think, how do you think people cop off? How do you think people become couples?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, they have to meet in the yeah. I think they used to wind me up like some clubs, and the couples only. It was like just whatever mood the doorman were in, because it would be pricks, I think. And you go and you look in and you go, it's empty.
It's empty. I know your business is on its arse, mate.
Yeah,
Let us in.
yeah.
I don't care if I'm wearing trainers.
Yeah.
Me and my mate tried to get into a gay bar once. This is, 20 years ago. We couldn't get in. We knew they wouldn't let straight people in. And so we decided to hold hands to try and get in. And they still wouldn't let us in. So then we walked off and we got to the end of the road and we were still holding hands. We hadn't realised. Like, oh, hang on. Feels a bit weird.
I used to go out in the village quite a lot when I was younger, but it was a good night out. But I'm straight, but some door staff would go, it's not for you this night. You know what it is? And go, yeah, I know I'm in a gay bar. What the fuck?
Is there a bar and a toilet?
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's all I want.
Probably the other order. So this is the final one for you. If I find out you fucking signed up to another podcast behind my back,
what, like a sort of like a Bosman?
A Bosman,
like I've gone to another one.
Yeah, I'll just start the rumours that you were like Isak. You were fucking, you refused to. You're on strike. Yeah, we're doing it.
Well, Mick, Jacob, all the viewers, it's been a pleasure. So thanks for
having me. Thank you for doing it, and we'll have you back as come back as a guest as
Love
well
to.
because we've got loads of these fucking things
which you can buy on eBay.
Yeah.
Moby's going to be covering me.
Yeah,
next.
exactly. Yeah. Right. So we'll see you next week. Will it be somebody else instead of Sam?